Now, and this is my Sprint 4 progress demo. In this demo, I made some enhancements to the enemy spawner threads that I made in Sprint 3. I implemented some stage transitions, and I also implemented some game over transitions. So the enemy spawners for each stage, which are actually just threads. So the threads for each stage are different per stage, and different thread means different enemies. And the threads on a game over, it uses the same thread, it just restarts the thread from the very beginning, and on a stage transition it creates a new thread ending the old thread. So a stage transition is actually moving from one stage into the next stage, and that happens whenever you defeat all the enemies in that stage. So you defeat all the enemies, it shows you a screen for a few seconds that says, hey, you won, you're moving into the next stage, here's your score, and then after those few seconds it puts you into the next stage. The transition actually for stage 3 happens whenever you kill the boss at the very end, and then instead of saying you're moving into the next stage, it says, hey, you completed the game, and then it closes the game after that few seconds. A game over happens whenever your health reaches 0, and the player health is actually after the screen that says, hey, you got a game over, but you're going to get to try again. It sets your health back to the default of 5, and then it restarts the stage that you died in. So if I give a quick little demonstration of that, here you see I start, and the thread starts at the enemies start spawning at. I run into some missiles there, and it says game over, you have failed, try again, and then it restarts that spawner, and it actually restarts the entire stage. So you see that the planet on the right side resets the size whenever I die. The screen or the background goes back to where it originally is, because it is set through a strategy pattern, and all of the information for the stage is housed within a stage object, and that object is actually completely recreated upon the starting or ending of the stage. So if I just wipe this giant cluster of enemies out here, it says you win, moving into the next stage, and then it tells me my score, and then it just kicks me into the next stage here. And then if I defeat all the enemies here, you will see the transition into stage 3. And I won't show the stage 3 just for time's sake, because it's the same thing. And then here you go, into stage 3, new enemies and everything. Thank you very much.